Yes, so guys, we are today on the seventh video of our course, and today we're going to learn about if and else statement. So let's start. So today's topic is if and else statements. Okay. So now the first thing are these, or why do we even use them? Why do we even use if and else statement? Any idea? By the name only, you can get that if statement is used for conditions. Okay. So we can write conditions here. These are used when two or more conditions are given. For example, if I give you a condition A or I give you a condition B, okay? Like you have two dresses and one is A and one is B. And so here are two conditions given to you. And you have to choose any one between them. That is what is if and else statement is used for. So now for using anything, we'll be needing its syntax, right? So first we'll see what its syntax is. Its syntax is for this. Actually, what do you think? What should be the syntax? Okay, like it might not be exact, but what I'm asking is that, like, it's like you're telling someone, like you're telling your friend or something that if if this is there, then get this, or like if you have 20 rupees, get chocolate A, and if you have 40 rupees, get chocolate B, like somewhat like that. So what you'll tell first, you'll be like, if you have 20 rupees, then you get chocolate A. Okay, this is what your line should be, so that the person understands. The same thing is for the computer as well. So now syntax is if, like suppose A is a number 2. Okay, in this case we're taking A as number as 2. Okay. If A is greater than B, so what is B? B is, let us take B to be 3. Okay, 3. If A is greater than B, then we use colon. Then whatever your next step is, print or for I integer anything. Print high. Okay. So now you might be thinking we can use if everywhere else, right? Instead of why do we even need this else? If we can only use if this is not there, then you do the next one. So then basically why we use else is, imagine this is a if statement. And then if you don't want to write this whole thing again, like now it's really small, but once you get in making very high level programs, like for games, something, then this if statement is going to be really, really big. So instead of that, what we write is else, then else. If this, else, then do this. Okay. So we'll first see how it actually works, because if we don't see, we won't understand actually. So first we'll take a number as A as 2, A as 3, and let B be 4, okay. So now this is actually very basic of assigning variables numbers. Now if A is smaller than B, okay, int, and else int hello, okay. So now what the computer will do, we'll first check, is A smaller than B? Is 3 smaller than 4? Yes. So then what it'll do, it'll print high. Okay. Just see if it works. High. So now instead of this, I'll again check. Is A smaller than B? No. Then what should I do if it's not smaller? It'll print hello. Okay. Hello. Now there's one more way of writing this is, this will also mean the same. Okay. But instead of writing this, you just write this. Okay. So this is all about if and else. These are also known as condition statements. These are used when you have two conditions given. Okay. Now here you might be thinking that why do I even need this? I can actually use. But imagine you are making a software and then you write a is equal to integer input. Okay. Here you write let's say number one, and then here for b, so writing 4, you write, so every time you can't be checking, right? So in case we write 1 2 3 4, okay, so of course number 2 is right. Yeah, so it prints high. Why? Because number a is smaller than number b, right? Of course it's small, so that's why it's printing high. Yeah, if we would change it, if we would write 24 and we would write 23, prints hello. Okay, so if an statement can be used in many these things in many places. So we'll see where else they can be used. This is all for this video. Thank you.